Hey everybody. So I am hopping on tonight. This is kind of your essential oils 102. So once you have received your starter kit and you are starting to dig into your oils a little bit, you learn a couple of the things like, okay, probably should get some roller bottles because roller bottles make them easy. Probably should grab myself some carrier oil because, never know when you or one of your children are going to put essential oils in your eye, or it'll be a little too intense or something, and so you need to grab a carrier oil to put that on top of it and pull it out. So getting some of those basics in your house and getting familiar with using them. So it takes a little bit of like a ditch and switch type of a mindset when you get started, because you're trying to use a healthier alternative. The kids fall on the playground or, on the swing set, trampoline, whatever, you grab for your lavender over your frankincense, lavender or frankincense, over maybe something else that you would have used topically, because they're very soothing and they heal really quickly. But what I like to do is talk to people about setting up a wellness plan. So it's creating whatever area of your body. So we all have different body systems, and we all have strengths and weaknesses in our body that need support. And so some of the areas that people are looking for support in can be things like their cardiovascular or circulatory system, their digestive system, endocrine for men or women, lymphatic or immune system. If we notice that we've been, maybe not feeling as well a lot, we want to support our immune system, and especially that lymphatic, so it helps with everything drain. Respiratory system, reproductive system. And so you kind of pick what area of your body or what area of your health is the most important to you. Sometimes it's emotions, and emotions are something that I have grown to I really love learning about emotions. I love learning about how to help people, because 95% of our disease and dis-ease in our body is from stress and emotions. Not properly dealing with them, penning them inside, harboring them. And the thing with emotions is that when we store them and we don't properly use them, wherever the weakness lies in our body is typically where those physical issues will come out, and we'll notice digestive issues or skin issues, or it can lead to a plethora of things. And it's super sad to see people who are suffering that maybe don't need to, if they can properly work on those emotions. Some people are looking for antioxidant support or anti-aging, and there's a lot of different ways that we can support that. So depending upon, now I'm just going to go with, because this is reproductive, clearly I need support there. So reproductive system, some of the oils that we have that support our reproductive system are things like frankincense, lavender. Endoflex is huge. This is one that I didn't realize how amazing it was until I started using it. Sage, nutmeg, some of our supplements, and that I like to use especially when I'm pregnant, are things like Ningxia Red. This is huge. It helps with my energy levels. My placentas even look better because of using Ningxia Red. I have very late babies. Since I have let babies, my last 3 babies have come on their own terms. Like, I haven't gone in and gotten induced. I did with my first 5. And they thought my babies were going to be too big. And I think my largest one in the hospital was 8-15. And so since I've had them at home, and they're more natural oily babies, I have had now 3 babies at home. This will be my 4th baby at home. And my first one was 11.5, totally easy birth. The next one was 11.8. And my youngest one so far was 12.12. So clearly my body was made to grow larger babies. But I've gone up to, my last one was about 43 weeks overdue. or 43 weeks overdue. 3 weeks overdue. Well, I was 43 weeks. And like I said, he came out and my placenta looked good. Like I didn't have, I like placentas. It's something I do on the side. But it was a very healthy looking placenta for the age of the placenta, because I remember when I was over with one of my other kids, somebody had said out of something I'm sure that somebody had told them or heard, like your placenta will stop working. And I'm not saying that they can't, but it's not something that typically happens. Anyway, multigreens is another one. So multigreens is a supplement that you take, and it has like all the greens you're really never going to eat. It has like the spirulina in it. It has your alfalfa. It has all of the good green things. It's infused with Melissa essential oil. And so one thing I love about our supplements is that because they're infused with essential oils, it makes it more bioavailable. So our body is actually getting what it's supposed to from those vitamins versus just flushing it through your system. So multigreens is great, again, for your energy levels, and it's good for your all over, getting your good greens in, because I think somebody I heard said one time, it's all the greens you're never going to want to put on your fork. FemGen is a female reproductive supplement, and that one is something that just supports the female reproductive power jives. Now this one is for men or women, but a lot of times it's geared more towards men. It helps with their testosterone levels, but as women, we too need testosterone. So depending upon like your personal situation, you can like look into that. There's one for prostate health. It's called Prostate Health. There's PD8020, and that one helps with our DHEAs, so our brain health. Endogize is for our endocrine system. Master Formula is your all-over vitamin, and that's going to contain your like vitamin D's, your vitamin, E, all that good stuff. It's your general multivitamin. And then Sulfurzyme is amazing no matter who you are, but it is very supportive of, like, as a society or whatever, we are deficient in sulfur, and this is different. I have had people who are allergic to sulfur and questioned about this supplement, and it's not the same thing. This is actually created from MSM powder, so it's really supportive of our bones, our joints, our hair, our skin, our nails, and our body goes through it very quickly. So somebody, like even blood types, they say O positive blood types tend to go through twice as much as the normal person. So again, Sulfurzyme is one that you should almost be taking all the time. It's kind of one of the table leg supplements that your body just needs, and it's infused with the Ningxia wolfberry, so that makes it even better. And then Thyromin, and this is one I take because I don't have, like, my thyroid doesn't run full function all the time. And so Thyromin is just herbs that really help support the thyroid. Plus it has the daily dose we need of iodine. And iodine is a big one that we want to make sure our diets are sufficient in. So I have this book, and it's called Now What? So after you get started with your oils, they have like individual plans in here. Or not plans, but they have suggestions on oils. If you're looking, like I said, we're looking at the reproductive. When we look at the reproductive, it has the essential oils, the frankincense, the lavender, Endoflex. It has the supplements I just talked about, some other complementary products. And so if we're starting and we're just getting going and our reproductive health is maybe not so great, maybe we're suffering from just cycles that aren't right. I mean, like, this is not going to fix all of, like, those things exactly, but if we need help, if we need to support our reproductive health, they have, like, a wellness regimen. So for month 1, you could start adding Ningxia Red to your diet. Not only is this going to benefit your overall body, but it's also going to support your reproductive health. Master Formula, that's going to give you your vitamins that your body needs. And sometimes it can be a simple vitamin deficiency that we're dealing with. And then if you're a guy, getting some Shutron or some Mr. Oil, using that daily, because it's going to support your testosterone levels, and it's going to just support those male hormones going through your body so that you are running more adequately at the hormone level you should. If you're a female, using something like FemGen. or Endoflex. And so you start out with month 1, adding these things to your daily kind of to-do list, and then see how you feel after 30 days. For month 2, you're going to still continue with your Ninja Red. You're going to continue with your Master Formula because that's your vitamin. But maybe then you add in, for guys, because your Shutron, you should still have some of that left, adding in some PD 80/20, or prostate health for men, and PD 80/20 for women. And then just, again, reevaluate, see how you feel. And obviously these things can all be modified, but it's a nice place to start, because if that is where your issues lie, sometimes just cleaning up and adding that one little thing is going to start helping us feel better. And it goes into month 3 and then month 4. And if at some point in there, maybe things are seeming better, like maybe you want to finish out all 4 months, that's totally fine. But maybe in that process, you're like, I'm feeling so much better here. Maybe I want to help my sleep a little bit more. So you can kind of shift your focus to whatever your health goals are at that particular moment. And this is where I usually recommend. Actually, I've been recommending to everybody when they start with essential oils, when you got your starter kit, that you want to start on Essential Rewards. In all honesty, it's the best bang for your buck. First of all, you get your kit. If you get on Essential Rewards right away, your first month, your kit is 100 PV. It's $165, but it's 100 PV. And so you're going to get 10% of that back right away. So you're going to get $10 in your Essential Rewards account just for getting your kit. Now, Essential Rewards is free to quit, and it's free to join. It doesn't cost you anything. But if you bought your kit, you're already getting $9 or $10 in your account. So that's like, okay, perfect. You get your kit, you get familiar with it. Once month 2 rolls around, you're going to be like, okay, I'm getting more familiar with my oils. I started using frankincense every night. I'm using Valor to help me sleep, whatever. So you're introducing that to your daily life. But now I really want to tackle, my hormones, my reproductive system. So then the next month comes, and maybe I want to try the Ninja Red. Maybe I want to add the multivitamin. Maybe the multivitamin I had right now is just, from the, drugstore, and I notice those tablets don't even get absorbed because I've seen them in the toilet. Whatever it is, you can start to switch some of the things that you were buying before from someplace else. Maybe you, stop at the juice bar and you get yourself an antioxidant juice 2 or 3 times a week. Well, guess what? For a lot cheaper than that, you can get yourself 2 bottles of Ninja Red, and that's going to last you well over a month. Usually you need to start with just an ounce a day, and those bottles are almost 26 ounces. So you've got a good month and a half. So if you even got yourself a 2-pack that next month, that's enough to get your ER order. It's like $71. So you got your ER order. Maybe you don't start the vitamins right away because you want to use up what you have for whatever reason. So you get your Ninja Red, and you start taking that every day. And maybe at some point you notice, I'm feeling really dragging this afternoon. I want to add another ounce of it. You add another ounce here and there. Tuesday you forgot it, big deal. But after a month, you're like, man, I feel better. I feel like I'm, like my body feels better. And so maybe you want to get more Ninja Red next month so you have it on hand. Maybe you want to try something else. Like, I really heard about this laundry soap and how I need to be more proactive with what I'm putting in my home. And I know that it's like $30 for the laundry soap, but if this chick on this video here who's got a family of 10 can make that last for 2 or 3 months, I'm pretty sure I could last for 6 months. So you try the laundry soap and you switch that out. And maybe you're like, hey, I just heard how bad fluoride is. And it's really hard to find toothpaste that doesn't have fluoride in it. I want to try the toothpaste they have through Young Living. So you give the toothpaste a try. You start to add on those things and you start to ditch and switch. So you're not spending more money. You're changing where you're buying things from, and you're choosing where in your lifestyle you want the change. Do you want it in your bathroom? Do you want it in your medicine cabinet? Like, you want to start switching out some of those supplements. Do you want it in your kitchen? Maybe you've been using a protein powder and you're looking for something a little bit healthier or that has clean ingredients in it. Then you switch that out. Or when you're dealing with a particular body system that you feel like, my adrenals are just not up to par, 8 kids in, running everywhere, I need all the support I can get. So I'm going to start, adding in some, adrenal support oils and some supplements that are going to help support my adrenals. Maybe you go in and get some EDS testing. Electrodermal screening, highly recommended if you haven't tried it yet. You go in and you find out that, your circulatory system isn't running up to par, and you want to start adding in, or maybe your digestive system isn't running great. You're going to add in some maybe para-free because there's a good chance you got some parasites going on, and you're going to use your Digize, and you're going to maybe grab some Comfort Tone because that has diatomaceous earth in it, and that's going to help kill those parasites off. I don't know what exactly you're looking for, but whatever it is, there's a plan that's going to be there for you. And so if you get on Essential Rewards to begin with, you're going to earn money back on your kit. And then slowly, so then month 2 comes around, you add that Ninja Ride for $71. Now you just earn another $7.10. You got $17 sitting there that you didn't do anything extra for. You're just starting to ditch and switch. And maybe month 3, you decide you're going to get the toothpaste and the laundry soap and the thieves cleaner. And it's about $60 or something. Now you get $6 more in there. So you're up to what, 23 something. And then month 4, guess what happens in month 4? Month 4, you get 20%, not 10% back, but 20% back. So you are getting healthier and changing some of the things that you're already buying someplace else, and you're getting better quality products, and your body's feeling better. Your whole house is getting healthier. I like to tell the people this all the time. I did not join Young Living to do any of this, but I got my starter kit, which was 7 oils, and I had to send off for my diffuser at the time, and I wanted more because we had already started our lifestyle journey probably around kid 2. Kid 1 was a science experiment, didn't really know what I was doing. Kid number 2, I started questioning things. Kid number 3, we started changing how we were eating. Kid number 4, we entered the homeopathy. Like, I had known about it, we had used it growing up, but I really dug full force into it. Baby number 5, I just had baby number 5, and I was introduced to essential oils. And I went to that class, I got my kit, I signed up for Essential Rewards because I knew that day that what was in that kit wasn't all the things I wanted. I wanted some toothpaste that didn't have fluoride in it. I wanted some other oils because it weren't all the ones I wanted, weren't in the kit yet. And so I added a couple of oils, and I have been literally on Essential Rewards for 8.5 years. But guess what? I have lessened my trips to going to, Target and Walmart and, all the other places because I have good products that I can get shipped to my door, makes it 10 times easier, and I can customize every single month what I'm looking to support, where we need the help, and where we're going to find the most benefit as a family. So, but now what? After you get your kit, what are you going to do next? You're going to set up, message me. I will help you. You're going to set up a wellness plan. You're going to figure out where you're looking for help. We're going to work through it and see what would meet your specific needs. Maybe you've been using something and it's kind of working, but maybe it's not working full force. Let's give something else a try. Maybe it's just the whole ditch and switch. Maybe you're looking to change out your shampoo and your conditioners, your toothpaste, your laundry soap. Start there. It's baby steps. Maybe you want clean makeup. We have clean makeup now too. I mean, it doesn't have any of the parabens and the synthetics and things that are going to clog your pores and cause you to break out more and all the junk we don't want. So whatever it might be, there is a plan for you. And once you become familiar with your kit, which if you have questions on, I really hope you reach out and ask, because that's what I want people to become. I never want to see somebody buy a premium starter kit, have those 12 amazing oils in a diffuser and put it in a closet, because that's not what it's there for. What it's there for is to take it out, to start using it, to start feeling better, to support your digestive system, to support your sleep. This is your first aid kit that's going to help you in the day-to-day things. And once you start getting that cleaned up, you're able to get in depth. You're able to find more relief in more areas by switching out some of the other things that you were using for something that's healthier, that's essential oil infused typically, and that's going to give you and your family the overall and wellness benefit. But a couple things, like I said, you want to keep on hand is you want to get some veggie capsules, because you never know when you're going to want to take digest internally to support your digestive system, or you're going to want to take some, frankincense and copaiba just to support your overall immune system, or thieves. So veggie capsules are huge. They're just empty vegetable capsules. Carrier oil. So you're going to want to get some fatty oil on your, not canola, not vegetable. You want like an olive oil, a coconut oil, a grapeseed oil. The V6 from Young Living works. You can even cook with it. And then you're going to want to get, I always recommend getting some roller bottles, because when your kids come in and they're freaking out, you throw a label on it, you put some oils in there, you're going to throw some stress away or peace and calming, some lavender in there, and be like, you know what? Take your calm roll on, go sit down, you're going to be fine. And as you know, we like to share all the different ways to use them, but there are, different recipes to make for different issues. So those are 3 of the top things I usually tell people to get on hand. And of course, when you're using essential oil, like maybe you grab the thieves and you put it on and, it was a little too spicy for you to deal with, you can always grab your carrier oil at that point, put it on top, and then it kind of, oil and water don't mix. Remember that. Don't use water. You want to use carrier oil to go ahead and pull that oil back to the surface so your body can absorb it more at a slower pace so it doesn't cause the irritation. So that is what I have for you. If you have questions, feel free to ask. That's what I am here for. I want you to be comfortable using your essential oils. I want you to start looking at ways you can improve your overall wellness, your family's wellness, and ways you can start ditching and switching some of those things. So if you haven't already checked out the Now What book, I recommend it. Message me. We can go through it. We can figure out what wellness plan is going to work best for you. And if it's dealing with pets, if it's dealing with kids, all of the things, like, you decide where you want your wellness to be, and we can work a plan out for you so that you have a direction that you're going to go and that you're going to start moving in that way. So if you have questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, have a great rest of your Thursday night. Enjoy the night. It is beautiful. It is breezy. I'm going to go sit on my swing and watch my kids play for a little bit, but I wanted to hop on and talk about the 102, what to do after you get your starter kit. Let's get that wellness plan set up. Let's get those steps in place, and let's get you feeling great and enjoying life. Have a great night. Talk to you later. Bye.